It's your girl, Boss Lady, with Girlfriends Talk Magazine, Earmatic Magazine, and The Truth Radio. We are here in Columbus, Ohio, with Mr. Ness. How you doing?
What's going on? What's up, Columbus? What's up, boys?
Well, we just wanted to grab you a little bit before everything started. We wanted to talk to you about, everything that you have done in the hip-hop community. So let's talk about, we all know you're a battle rapper.
Right.
Okay. Well, you're an artist, but you do perform the art of battle.
Yeah, I came to the game in 2002, and I come from Philly, which is a competitive city. So kind of the battle culture was like embedded in me early on in my career, and I just kept the seeds planted with that, and I'm fortunate enough to be able to perform at a high level still and relate and connect with the younger generation.
Right.
So that's a blessing, and just everybody know my home as far as my walk, path that I walk, and being on Bad Boy, being one of the first reality, all-black cast reality TV groups to actually come out with an album, and we got the gold plaque, and I was able to get asked to stay on for a solo deal, and I was solo in 2006, and then we started recording my album, which is out now. Necessary, so necessary. Hurry up and wait album. But I've always been able to compete at a high level. And I feel as though big quality songs, it shouldn't be just one thing. It shouldn't be a one-trick pony. Me, I try to do it all.
Well, it is very hard for battle rappers to come into the field and try and make hits on because it's not usually easy to do that. So how are you able to do both?
I'm just not one of those battle rappers that put all my eggs in one basket. I do battle, and then that energy that I need for battle rap in that arena, I kind of put to that, and then in the battle, the energy I put toward making a song that people can relate, and that everybody can instantaneously enjoy and celebrate it with me. I can do that too, so it's easy for me because I've been doing it for so long. But for the up-and-coming artists and battle rappers, and if you're going to do both, just try to maintain it and put the same energy in both, not just in one.
Okay, so let's talk about your experience in the entertainment industry. Like you said, you started in 2002, and like you also said that you were a part of Bad Boy and making the band. So what was that experience like? How did you even, at that time reality TV wasn't that big, so how did you even get yourself to go to that?
Well, it was big because you had the Osbournes on it, like a hobby.
But you know what I mean. But
as far as the hoorah and the fighting and all that, we kind of started that lane in reality TV, and nowadays people just do it just to do it. There's no pot of gold at the end of the season. Nobody's winning a record deal or starting their own business. So now it watered it down to the point where just stay in tune for the drama. But we're actually working towards a project and something that will last throughout the times instead of just being on Love the Hip Hop for a season or two.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that was a good experience, just being in front of the cameras and the lighting and just knowing how reality TV is run and what it takes, behind the scenes to produce a hit TV reality show. And I'm just proud to be part of one of the first black all cast that was a successful show.
Right. So how was it working with Diddy? Coming up in that, being a part of the first major black reality hip hop shows that was on, and working with somebody who was as influential as him.
But Diddy is definitely he's just a genius in his own right, and he's been around for years, and we all know the reasons why. He's a hard worker, he's a perfectionist. I learned a lot of it under his tutelage, being there, and as far as recording wise and imagery, and as far as being able to come through the building and just have that star presence and always maintain your star presence around people, and just everything from media training and how to talk and answer questions and not keep saying, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I
mean? So I just learned a lot that will stick with me, and up until this point in my career where I could be fortunate enough to juggle both worlds, the battle world and the rap industry, as far as recording and writing.
All right, so now that you are out here and you're independent and everything, what is the state of hip hop to you? How do you feel about it?
I think it's melodic melodically driven now. All of the songs really contain a bunch of sing-songy type substance. But the people is relating to it. The younger generation is connecting to that type of music. So instead of sitting back as a veteran artist and just criticizing what the sound is today, I just try to mesh the new sound with my traditionary sound and try to bring those two worlds together and try to find the connection that the people will love and celebrate too.
Okay, all right. So tell me something real quick. Let me ask you a quick question. What is like Philly hip hop to you?
Philly hip hop is grimy, like I said, it's real cutthroat. But for the artists that's making it over the hump, the P&B Rocks, the Cores, the Quilly Mills, of course Meek. You got Lil Uzi Vert. Right, so he's leading the surgeons of the skinny jean type of, dread-headed rap. So, we just, Philly always been a city rich in musical culture as far as Teddy Pendergrass, the neo soul scene, Jill Scott, Family Kendrick, the Music the Soul Child, the Jaguar Wright, the Roots. So we've always been pretty dominant in music as a whole. And history repeats itself over time and time again. You're not really right till you got a Philly group in your squad.
Oh, is that right?
You know what I mean?
Oh,
look at Jay, look at Puff, look at Timberland with Miss G, look at Rick Ross with Meek.
Man, okay, but if we back up and we talk about Meek right now, he's going through his things. What would you say to him if you had a chance to talk to him?
I haven't talked to him in a while, but there's really nothing I can say to him because nobody's walking his walk. So I really can't tell him nothing about what he going on in his situation.
That media training just kicked in really good.
Yeah. What I can say, and what I would be proud to say, that I'm proud that another black young male has made a way for himself outside of the traditional street, going to jail, ending up in a casket. And just from my experience, social media has dictated a lot the way the culture is ran. Who sees the music, who criticizes the music, you have to spend as much time in the studio as you have to on social media. So the same thing that can make you will be the same thing that break you. Meek Mill's got a following, real huge following off of social media, and that will kind of catapult him to where he's at now. But it's also a tool to kind of self-destruct yourself too, because you're able to put your feelings and emotions right there in the people's lap. Sometimes you got to think, step outside of the box and let me handle this another way. But that's how the white man do it. White man just don't attack it. They sit back and think of 4 or 5 ways to attack it,
right?
Which is the best possible one. So they need to just reevaluate everything he's got going on and just keep making music out and just keep knocking out music, making good music. And a good music will stand the test of time over all the bullshit crap and all the tabloids and all the beats and all that.
Yeah.
R. Kelly, he was on trial for child pornography. He came out and made a record, and people almost forget about it. Kobe, he raped his liver chick while he was married.
Allegedly, man.
He go to the chick, people forget about it. So as long as you perform on stage and in the field, people might just
nobody talks about Michael Jackson, so I understand.
They might just want to forget the flaws. So.
Okay, and speaking of good music, what can we expect from your music?
My music is just what it's always been. It's raw, edgy, it's gritty, it pushes the bar, but I find a way to mesh, like I said, like I was saying, the new generation's sound with my generation's sound, and kind of come to a, the fork in the road. We meet in the middle and make that intertwine and just come out with something that I call Lockness music.
Well, we don't want to keep you because we know we got to get to the listening party and people are waiting to mix and mingle with you. So can you tell everybody where they can find you, where they can follow you?
I'm definitely on social media at 215 Ness, on Instagram at 215 Ness, on Twitter, Ness Mathis, on Facebook, and any aspiring rappers, songwriters, choreographers, videographers, you get me at Ness215 at Gmail. That's Ness 215@gmail.com. And the album is out. Hurry up and wait, go get it. You can buy it anywhere where musically music is sold for streaming purposes. It's on YouTube, it's on Spotify, Tidal, Amazon, iTunes, anywhere music is sold or streamed for digitally. You go get it. It's called Hurry Up and Wait. I got Beans on there, I got Puff on there. It's 10 tracks, all me. That's the only 2 features I got on the album. I'm holding it down. It's the new me. I'm showing independence. So I have my own company, which is Reshinek Entertainment. Got 6'5" management with me, and also Summer Studios, which played a big part in the album being brought to for the people. So shouts out to all of them. You can find any of those social media websites, and I'm here, I'm rocking.
All right. Well, thank you so much. And Girlfriends Talk Magazine, Earmatic, and the Truth Radio, we appreciate you.
Girlfriends Talk Magazine, Truth Radio, Boss Lady, J Money.